Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 original SNES cart review. Today I'm going to take a look at Gokujou Parodius, or however you pronounce it, which is basically Parodius 2. It's the second SNES one. It was never released over here. You've got to get the Japanese cart. So you've got the usual stuff like 1-player, 2-player. Again, it's not co-op, although 2-player does actually get some new ships to choose from, so that's pretty cool. You basically get like the secondary characters, which I'll explain a bit later on. You've got the options where you can choose like your controls, your difficulty, to have roulette on, stuff like that. Roulette is obviously the power-up system. If you get that, then it goes through all the power-ups and you just stop it randomly. So you could get something good, you could get something bad. So these are the characters, and what I mean by the alternate characters, for example, you've got Goemon, player 2 would get that Hanabaru, or whatever he's called. You've got Dracula, you get Kid Dracula. Vic Viper, you get Lord British. And here I'm going to play as Ooper, because they've all got different power-ups, and Ooper's got some cool power-ups, and he's from the NES game Bio Miracle Bukuta Ooper. So that's actually out on the North American VC, and I'm hoping it comes to our VC soon. But basically, you've got top left corner, you've got your lives, you've got then your score just over at the right of that. At the bottom, you've got your power-up system, and the power-ups are basically these red things which are about to come out here. You collect them, and however many you collect, it goes across the bar. So obviously you collect 2 and go across the bar, a homing, 3, a wide, etc. So it's basically one of them things of you can actually choose to have the power-up system is automatic, so it automatically gives you what it thinks you should have, or manual, where you get to choose what you want when you want, which I've always preferred because I like to go for the laser first, and it doesn't like me to go for the laser first. You've then got these bell powers, which are pretty cool. Basically this green one here actually makes you large and invincible, so you can just knock around some enemies. Tip for this one though is always use the keep the fire button held down, because as soon as you start a fire it means you're going to start shrinking and become uninvincible. So it's not the type of thing that you want to have happen like without you knowing about it when you're in the middle of crashing through enemies, just in case. But that's pretty much that then. There's about the levels of the game. The whole point is obviously shoot them up, so you go left to right, shoot the enemies, get a boss, and then go on to the next level. There's 9 stages overall basically. There's 7, and then you get 1 that appears randomly. So there are 8 that you play through normally, but 1 just appears at any point after the first level. So it could be level 2 sometimes, it could be level 3, level 4, etc. And then you've got 1 that the internet just says it appears after completion. So that's about that one. Musically, the game is fantastic. I absolutely love the music, and I love the colourful graphics and everything as well, so I'm going to shut up and let you have a little listen. So there we go then, that was a bit of the music. Obviously, as you might have just gathered there, you can shoot the bells to change their colour to get different power-ups, because there's some cool things like a speaker that comes out and utters phrases, so that's pretty cool to be able to kill your enemy with words. There's also, as well as these red power-ups that come out, you might notice the blue one, which basically kills the enemies on the screen, so that's pretty useful. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon 212, signing off.